Big story today trending. The president is going to meet with top 4 congressional leaders at the White House on Monday, one day before the deadline to fund the federal government or face a shutdown. You know, I alluded to this yesterday, and I'm going to bring it up again. This president is not someone who is shy. He speaks his mind. And I think he, like the rest of America, has had enough as far as the threats of a government shutdown. You can't keep crying wolf as much as this government has. And the sad thing of it is, you think by now you could get enough sharp pencils and people who are a lot smarter than me figure this out and how to put a little bit of money away for situations like this, or find ways to create business within inside your government that pays the freight. There is no reason in this century, already 25 years into it, that we should be dealing with this story. You know, America is a place of opportunity. And there are people every day getting up and putting in the sweat equity just to try to make ends meet. And if they can't pay their electric and they can't pay their heating bill, no one comes to their aid. Nobody comes to their rescue. They just come to basically shut off the electricity and shut off the heat. And people have to pay a mortgage. They have to pay by a car payment. They have to continue to try to put food on the table and do all of the necessary things that really families need. And the only way you do that is by making money, that paycheck every 2 weeks. Well, the government keeps taking money and writing checks for money we don't have. And subsequently, we find ourselves in a situation. Once again, they have to draft some sort of legislation or extension so we can basically borrow money from ourselves again, once again, from money we don't have, to just continue to be able to make our government run that is supposedly there to set an example and to make a better way for the American people. But are we really making a better way for the American people when we continue to be trillions in debt and we continue to show people, well, we have a government that doesn't work, but, well, when we need to fix it, we just simply print money. But really, it's money that you, the taxpayers, in the end, have to pick up the freight. There's just got to be a better way. And I want you to remember what I told you on this Sunday morning before the sun comes up. By the time we come back tomorrow night, the president is going to make a bold statement. And he's basically going to have a meeting of the minds for sure tomorrow, but he's going to sit there and simply say, you better fix this. I'm not going to do anything to help. You better find the money. You better get this thing done. And I don't want this type of thing to ever be a burden to the American people or to members of our government to try to do something to fix something that we simply don't fix. We put a Band-Aid on it. It's time to heal it as opposed to putting a Band-Aid on it. This is the greatest country in the world, and I believe the president is going to make a bold statement on this tomorrow when he meets with those leaders in D.C.